Now that my oven has heated up to 400 degrees, I'm gonna start forming my kebabs. Here I have lamb and chicken, and I prepared these both this morning and have been sitting in the fridge all afternoon.
But first, a bit of the prep process. So I used some chicken and lamb, and then I minced ginger, garlic, and some cilantro. You're supposed to use parsley, but I hate parsley. Then the first thing I did was mix my chicken, and I used tomato paste, and I wanted a bit of a different profile on both the meats. For the chicken, I wanted it to kind of accommodate to what my friends liked, but with my lamb, I kind of kept it a little bit more traditional. Anyways, guys, I want you to know that I know I'm not supposed to use cilantro, I'm supposed to use parsley, but I hate parsley. And also dill. I love Mediterranean Middle Eastern food, but I hate the fact they use like not cilantro, parsley and dill. They're literally my two least favorite herbs, and I don't feel very strongly about a lot of things in this world, but spices and herbs I really do. And also black pepper. I used to hate black pepper, but I recently came around to it, so maybe my taste buds will grow to like dill and parsley, but for right now they're the most vile herbs that there is. Anyways, I left my meat to marinate in the fridge all day, and then at nighttime I decided to form them into the kebab shape, and I used the little wiring on the rack to give them the little diagonal shapes that the kebabs have. And then I put it in the oven for 400 degrees for a couple of minutes, and then halfway through I flipped them, and I also put a little bit of ghee on top of them just to make sure they're still moist. But I do suggest putting the ghee in the meat while you're mixing it rather than doing it this way. That way it stays more moisturized, I guess, if that's the right word. And then towards the end I ended up broiling my meat, and it just gave them the perfect golden brown color, which you get in a traditional kebab. Okay. I also made a yogurt chipotle roasted garlic sauce. Here I have a cucumber tomato za'atar salad. This is just lemon, red onions, sumac, and lemon. And then we have kebabs, obviously, lamb there and chicken there. And then we have rice that's supposed to be basmati, but it's not. And then we're eating it with some pita and some lamna and hummus. Thanks for watching.